Bearded West here. Bearded West, growing it back. I shaved it down a little bit, but anyway. I'm going to show you guys Nubies as soon as it comes into focus here. Cool. The thermostat, I couldn't really find a good box for it without being too big and bulky, so I just raised it up a little bit higher. Kind of too close to the vent, but at the same time it's cool because heat does go up. And I bought this little thing from Walmart. I think it was like $4 or something like that. It doesn't give you any humidity, but it does give you a pretty good accurate reading for, and it says accurate reading for temperature. So I use this double-sided Velcro type deal, sticky Velcro. I can just move it around wherever I want to see how temperature goes and stuff. So I have used it on here. It's about 110, 120, which is pretty good. Rock's pretty warm, so I got my little hammock up here. If he wants to move out of the way and still get some heat. He uses it sometimes, but not all the time. But right now I'm feeding him some mealworms or super worms. He just loves them fucking things. One thing I want to show you too is what I did for nighttime. Because I might want to stay and watch TV or play Xbox. So I put these curtains on there. I don't know if you can see it. Little curtain rod deal. They came in really long length, so I had to cut them down. But pretty cool. Keeps the light out for them. I'm thinking about putting another bar in the bottom so it'll keep it tighter. So all I have to do is push it over and it'll stay put for now. Right now I just kind of bunch it up and stick it on the side. It works for the time being. I think I spent a total of $5 on the rod, and I think it was close to $7 or $10 for the curtain. If I remember correctly, I think it was like a 62 inch long. So I had to cut it down, and I'm no seamstress or anything, but what I did, I don't know if I can show you, it's a little dark, but I use this iron hemming stuff. Just ironed it and stabbed a little hole up top. You can't really tell it unless you look at it. I should have added light to it, but oh well. Not the best of videos. But here's my man Nubies, or female Nubies. I still can't get used to calling him a female. I guess he's a he, she. I got a tranny. I don't know. But Nubies. He's all ready for me to keep feeding. I'm gonna feed him these here super worms. Clip this down real quick. My little feeding rig. Eventually I'm thinking about making a platform with hinges that come off of here. And maybe it's suspended by some kind of chain I could screw in. This to come out a good maybe 6 inches. Maybe 8 inches, so I can set all this stuff on there and fold it up when done. So it's only going to go maybe as high as this when I fold it up. And then down, up, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll make something. I don't feel like adding on more racks, and I'm just going to keep it at what I have for right now. Got my ear mastic hiding. I just got done putting greens in here. He's shedding right now. And he always likes to rub his face on the glass. So I moved this rock over with some Velcro. I don't know if you can see it, I don't know. Put Velcro on the back of this so it wouldn't fall off. Because he doesn't, I had it sitting here, but he doesn't rub on it. Put a little birdie feeder thing in there. He seems to chew on it here and there. But the snake's doing pretty well. I got a different water dish in there. One dish I had before was a Tupperware container. This is actually like a dog food container, bowl, whatever. $7 at Walmart. It's a lot better than paying $12 for a fancy rock one, which is, I think, ridiculous. And, I don't really see. I should have added the light to it. I apologize. I got my flashlight. That'll help a little bit, I guess. I put another hide in there, just in case she wants to get warm and hang out. I got a little emitter still. I took took out the temperature gauge. I used it for something else. I put one back in here, but she's pretty good. What the heck is that? The millet seed. It must have came from the cage. It's pretty good. There we go. See the Velcro strip better that time. Maybe if I could show you what I did for this one more time. Just put a little hole on it. It might be too bright. There we go. That's not bad. That seems to work pretty good. There you go, Nubies. Oops, sorry, Nubies. And for the hem, not working too well. Oh well. The hem turned out pretty good. I mean, I think it looks pretty nice. And what I can do with it. Works for now. Like I said, I'm going to put another bar down here to make it kind of like a nice and sturdy. It won't move on me as much. Alright, you guys want to see Nubby eat a super worm? I'm not putting them in calcium because I've been doing that. I go on and off with the calcium. I don't want to give them too much. Whee! Oh, you don't want them now? Okay. Yeah, what? What? You want me to eat that? I guess she's full. She's a fat one. Look at her. Fat. Good old fatty. There you go. Eat them. Eat them. Here. Alright, I guess we had enough this morning, huh? I gave her a couple of crickets earlier too. I guess this guy will live to see another day. Probably like a couple hours or so. Trying to think. I need to get some more stuff I can stick in here for Nubies. So far, I guess it's not too bad. I was using millet seed for a little while, but every time she took a shit, it was really messy to clean up. So I've been using this, I think it's walnut bedding or coconut bedding. Seems to work fine. Kind of like cat litter. So that's why I recommend. For babies, I'd probably use something else, just because of impaction. But I don't seem to have that issue with Nubies. That's all I have for you guys for now. Trying to think of what else we could talk about. I like to measure her. Show you how big she is. Sorry. I got measuring tape. Hope you don't try to eat it. So there's 12. So she's a little bit bigger than a foot, including the tail. So I guess from head to where the base of her tail is about 7 inches. Something like that. She's not too big, not too small. She's a pretty big girl. And she still has a lot of growing to do too. I've seen some at Wet Pet reptile store. They're pretty big for a female. The head's a lot bigger than mine. The Nubies is doing pretty good, ain't you, Nubies? There you go. Fatty. She probably has to poop soon. That's probably why she won't eat anymore. There we go. We get a good measurement with the tail and everything. Alright, Nubies, don't eat the ruler. It's got 14 inches from head to tail. 14, 15, somewhere around there. Alright, let's try it again. She's doing pretty good sitting there with the ruler. I figured she would try to eat it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, about 14 to 15 inches. 14, yeah, 15. We'll go 15, even. And she look at me like, what the hell are you doing? Alright, cool. I did have questions about my tank, how big it is. I think on the video I said like 46 or so, 42, something like that. And for my Uromatic, I'm using a 20 long, kind of a breeder tank. It kind of comes with a sliding thing. I had to change the mesh that was in here before. My sister's cats broke it in, so it's all tweaked up. And I gotta fix it still. And then for my snake, it's a 20 long. 20 long container, tank, whatever. What's cool about this one here, let's see if he swipes at me. No, look at that poop. There's a little clean out plug on the bottom here. I just taped it up because it always comes out. You coming out, buddy? No, maybe, I don't know. I'll get him out later. I gotta help him shed. He's got a little bit stuck on his head. Guess that's all I have for you guys for now. I'm gonna let Nubies chill out. Put a little knob. If you're gonna use glass, I use plexiglass, but now that I know about it, they actually have a what's that shit called? I can't think of it now. But it's scratch resistant. It's not glass. It's a polycarbonate. Oh, there it is. It's a polycarbonate type material. So it's pretty cool. Look at Nubies. You're giving me a weird eye there, weren't you, Nubs? Nubies. Nubies is pretty cool. It's pretty chill. I'm gonna give him a bath later. Let him soak for a little while. Just see him swimming. It's pretty neat. But that's what I got. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I also have a video of crickets, first time doing so. But crickets, I just used the ones I bought, and I bought them twice, whatever. And I just used this little Tupperware thing. I just got this yesterday, and I have a bunch of babies. I got a bunch of little babies. I don't know if you can see them in here. There you go. A bunch of little babies. Bunch of little babies. I'm getting them Cheerios. I got this cricket stuff. Some bearded dragon food. Some more bearded dragon food. I guess try to gut load them. If you can see inside here, see if I can get it to go. When I blow on it, you can see a whole bunch. It's gotta be at least over 1,000 in here. And this is after 2 times of I guess letting them lay eggs in this thing. Just keep it moist, and I kept it to a temperature around 80, 82 degrees, so around there. And it worked beautifully. You can probably do it at room temperature. Also, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh, okay. It took about a week and a half or so for them to actually start. Like the first couple, I guess after the first week, I seen maybe 1 or 2, so I was kind of happy. I was like, yay. Kind of wondering where the rest were, and a couple days, or actually a couple hours later, I seen a couple more. And then within about a day or so, after the first hatching, I seen all of these. So I'm not sure if I still have more eggs in there to hatch or not, but I wish I had better lighting for you. My camera sucks. I'm sorry. But you can kind of see them. Get the glare off. See if you can see them from underneath. Yeah, kinda. I'd say there's probably about 50 of them right here. Maybe 30. Over here it's gotta be at least 100. Up against the, it's gotta be at least 100 of them over here. I was trying to count them by 5s, like guesstimating. There's a bunch here, and then what's inside here is pretty ridiculous. It's awesome. So I'm gonna try to come up with a system on how to let these get bigger. I might have got too big of a tub for now, but I figure once they get bigger, I'm gonna need it anyway. So I'm gonna probably buy another tub for more babies and try to separate them. I think their lifespan is about 8 weeks or so, so it's gonna take a couple more weeks for them to actually get big enough to feed them to my dragon. Plus my nephew has a couple crested geckos, so I can feed them the smaller ones. We'll see how it turns out. I'll keep you guys posted on how these turn out for me. So, alrighty. I'll work on a better lighting system next time, so you guys can actually see what I'm trying to show you. Pretty cool. Alright guys, Bearded West out. See ya.